Well, good morning, fam. Happy Saturday and welcome to a Work With Me vlog. All right, so today I have quite a bit of things to do. My daughter texted me like, I don't know, maybe 3 a.m. and was like, are you up? No. And why are you? But anyway, when I woke up at 5:30, she asked me if I can pick her up from a practice that she has and take her and Jace to the movies today. So I'm going to do that. But I do have some other things that I need to get done. And I want to start by getting all the pre-orders packaged and ready to go. You guys have been so kind to wait on these pre-orders of the scratch off books. I'll give you a quick flip through of them in a minute, but I do want to go ahead and get all of these packaged, ready to go, and then start working on some products for the launch that's happening tomorrow. In this video though, we will do the group play as well as a mini cash stuffing. I have a mini cash stuffing to do as well. So we'll get that done and I'll timestamp everything below. So if you don't want to be here for the vlog, then you can just, navigate yourself through. All right. If you don't know me, my name is Salisa. I am a YouTuber cash stuffer for about 4 years now. A YouTuber cash stuffer? Wait, hold on. Let me say that again. My name is Salisa. I am a cash stuffing YouTuber for about 4 years now. I also own a Etsy shop called Beautiful Budgets Co., where I sell cute and colorful savings challenges. For my Etsy shop, I usually do launches about once a month, and I've recently just changed it to do them twice a month. So today is the day before the launch that's happening tomorrow. I'm calling it bundles and binders. So I'll show you everything that'll be launching somewhere throughout this vlog. But for right now, I want to package up those pre-orders of the scratch off books because people were so kind to purchase those and wait. We don't want them waiting longer than they have to. So let me get into that. Okay, so to get started, I like to use just a simple binder. I have this one from my Dollar Tree haul. It's called the Simplified binder. Is it simplified? Simplify your life. That's what it says. Okay, and I like to write down what it is that I need to do. So I need 3 this or that binders or challenge sets. Those are in the drawer. I just need to sticker those. I need to make 5 bundles total. I have 2 made, so I'll need to make 3 more of those. And then I need 2 of the colorful challenges. And I also need 5 blue trackers from the Simplified challenge. Also, let's see, 2 colorfuls. And then there was something else that I needed to do. What was it? Let me see. And then I need to do a travel binder set. I have one, but somebody ordered just the trackers travel binder. So I'm going to print those and then I'm going to start chopping all these things down so I can have these set up. And I like to make myself a list. Also, I do have something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. In the launch that I'm going to be having tomorrow, there's some envelopes like this that have slight amounts of yellow tinge, like you can see right here. So it's from the green envelope. It got attached to the blue and it caused a discoloration. This one might be more obvious. Do you see that? So I'm gonna offer these for $4 with the envelope and the tracker because I don't want to include them in someone's colorful challenge bundle because they are discolored. I only have teal colors as well as blue. There's a very slight discoloration on the blue down here, but it is there. So I have some blue. This is a very discolored. That one is like that. So that would probably be one of the worst ones if you purchased an envelope in the colorful challenge. This is another one that has quite a bit on it. So I have some teals and then I have blues. Those are the only 2 colors that I have. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blues and then quite a bit of teals are the ones that got messed up. Wait a minute. 5 blues and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 teals. So these are going to be, what did I say? Make them $5. These are going to be $5 because the regular ones are $7. So I'll cut $2 off because the envelopes are oops. So these will be $5 with an envelope and a tracker included under a oops section of the colorful challenge. You'll probably have to scroll down to that listing and pick the oops teal or oops blue. And that will only be $5 for the tracker and the envelope, and I'll send that out to you. Okay, let's get started making all these products. The laminator has been heating up. I'm gonna transfer over to the other desk and we're gonna start making some of these products that need to be made. I also need to make some simplified envelopes. I have them already weeded from the last time of the sale. So let me write that down because people order those and I need to transfer those as well. So let's get started. Okay, so I have quite a bit of things that I need to be doing. Let's see, I'll show you guys the newest black challenge in just a second. I also went ahead and print and cut some packed on YouTube stickers because I'm going to be putting these on people's packages that I'm packaging today. I have some bookmark challenges that I need to make for the bundles. And I'll show you guys that because I am going to re-offer these bundles again. So they're going to be just like this. This is a scratch off card, the double-sided bookmark challenge. Hold on, let me open it. All right, so it has a scratch off card like this, as well as that just how we roll, it's a roll of the dice challenge. And then it has a double-sided bookmark scratch off challenge and color and save on the other side. And then it has a magnetic bookmark. And with these, I've already packaged the capybara. So there's that. Okay, so that all is going to be going together. This capybara challenge is a double-sided challenge that saves you $100, and that'll be the freebie. So all of these go together as a bundle, and this bundle is $20. So if you're looking for an easy way to save with some really cute challenges, these will be available as the bundle for this time. Now, each time, I'm thinking I'm going to release a bundle at the end of the month, a new bundle, and then in the middle of the month, if you miss it, you can get it in the bundles and binders sale, which will be in the middle of the month, okay? Make a few more of these because I sold all that I had, and I have orders for 5 more from the scratch off books. So I'll show you that in a minute. So I think I'm gonna start with envelopes first, and then we'll get going on laminating the challenges, laminating the colorful challenges, and I'll show you the newest black colorful challenge. So let me get started with this. I like to cut the vinyl into strips like this because then I can just lay them all down and only take the backs off of certain ones. I have Nate creating some monthly binders and completed binders. So he'll be up in the shop in a little bit working with me. Okay, so let's see. Then I just put the individual pieces onto one piece of transfer tape upside down like this. Makes it super easy. And then I'll just kind of like, you know, smooth them on there. And this is how I do the binders as well, or taught Nate how to do the binders, I should say. And then I take the backing off of one and just lay that on here. Oh, it's vinyl, hold on. Seriously, it's usually not this hard. I think it's because it's a brand new piece of transfer tape. It's just so sticky, and the vinyl is not as sticky. All right, so that's how the simplified envelope looks, and that's one. We have how many more to go? 4 more. Let's see. Much better. Last one. There we go. All right, so we have all the simplified envelopes made. So now I want to start doing some laminating so I can get the actual simplified challenges laminated and the colorful challenges. I already had the laminator heating up right here, so I'm just going to use that. Okay, I think I needed about 5 blue ones. Okay, so I'm going to relaminate a lot of things really fast. All of these that I made, which are some travel binder. This is the travel binder. So the travel binder I'm going to relaminate, and then the colorful challenges that I still needed to do, I'm going to relaminate those, and the bookmark challenges, relaminate those. Okay, so I got most of the things done that I need to do, except I need to now sticker some, what are these called? This or that cards. So the laminator though, I'm done with. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off and unplug it. I think I'm gonna put these in the corresponding envelopes. So let me do that real quick as well. I can now tell what colors you guys enjoy and don't enjoy, because when the single challenges, I have to break open a pack of challenges. And the ones that have been left over are the orange. So the orange is the least popular color. I think the most popular color is probably purple or green. Wait, purple? No, not green. Purple, teal, blue, pink. Those are the popular ones. These are ones that are left over that I didn't have. I couldn't pull out of an envelope because they were already gone. So that means these are the most popular colors. The purple, red, not so much, but you know, there wasn't a red one here. Oh, I need to make the red one. I thought I was done. Okay, let me make a red one. But yeah, green, I ran out of those. I ran out of teal, purple, blue. Those seem to be the most popular colors. And then yellow and red, some so-so, and then green, no, not green, orange are the ones that I have a lot left over after breaking up packs. So, and I like the orange one. I think it's super bright. I'll show it to you, hold on. But there's some single challenge orange left. Let me plug the laminator back up because I need to make one more red. I printed it and everything. I just forgot to cut it. Hold on, let me cut this one. All right, while we're waiting on the laminator to laminate that last red one, let's go ahead and assemble some packs. Let's see. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Red. I'm like, what? Red, orange, yellow. Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple. I have 2 complete packs that need to go. Pink, and then She Believed. And because these people pre-ordered and I don't have the thank you card, I'm going to include the black as the freebie. So that's red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, pink, She Believed, and black. So all of these are going to go bundled together. And then this one, I'm waiting on red, but I can put the rest together. Orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, She Believed, and black. So that's the other complete set. And I'm just waiting on the red. And then someone ordered a single green and a single purple, and I'm gonna have those separate. And then also I need to put together these bundles. So I think I need 3 more. Let me go ahead and do that. As well as put the travel binder together. So let's see. Flights, hotels, transportation, food, shopping, entertainment, cruise. Okay, so we are done with the laminator for real this time. Let's do red. All right, so that one's now done. So the travel binder, someone just ordered only the trackers, so I'm gonna put those in here. And then I need to work on the this or that challenges. So let me get that going. And I already had this travel binder here. They don't need these labels because I think these are just trackers only for both of these orders. So I'm gonna take the labels out of this one. All right, so we have 2 packs of travel binders in there for when we need that in just a minute. Let me bag up these bundles and these challenges. All right, so those are ready. Next, I need to do these bundles for these. Let's see where I can put that. I almost dropped my coffee. Did you guys see that? Here's another pack of just these kind. I'll stick this in here. Trackers for the colorful icon challenges. It's just the trackers though. Okay, so for these, I need 3 more bundles. I need these stickers. I need this avocado bundles. All right, so I need 3 more of these. Let me get some of these capybara. 1, 2, 3. All right, so they're each getting 1 of these. It's funny because the next bundle set, I was gonna make it like orange in color. And now when I saw the colorful challenges aren't really selling that well in orange, or they are, but I mean, people are buying bundles, but when they buy singly, like one just single challenge, they never hardly ever buy orange. And I was like, maybe orange isn't a hot color. Even for fall, like, is orange not a hot color? I don't know. So I'm gonna do a different color bundle next time. I'm thinking of something bright, even though it's fall. I don't want to do muted because that's not really my style. And I'm also thinking about adding Post-it notes in the bundle versus adding like a bookmark, or both, you know? So be on the lookout for the newest bundles. I'm trying to change some of the products so it's not always a scratch off challenge, a bookmark challenge, you know? And kind of switch it up. I do like those products though. And I think, especially for bookmark challenges, they save like minimal amounts. You can do one and then get another bundle the next month. But I think, and you can reuse them, you know? But I think eventually, you know, you might want something different. So I might have an envelope with a challenge or something like that. So that's all the 5 bundles. We got those done. Okay, let's see where we're at. This is this, simplified. Okay, now we need to do, I had in my book. All right, we did the 4 bundles, or 3, we only needed 3. We did the 2 colorful packs. We did the 5 simplified. We did the travel binder and the simplified envelope. So I just need to do the this or that, 3 complete sets and 1 card number 3. So let me get on those. All right, time for a coffee break. We got everything we need together. Let me dust off this table, package up these last 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna start packaging the 19 orders. All right, let's see. I feel like with these, I'm gonna put a capybara freebie in them because some people only ordered this so like this. And I'm gonna put on these one of the stickers. So that's that. So I think some people only ordered that. I happened to reactivate the listing because someone had purchased only one card like this. But then they messaged me and asked, you know, did they order the whole set? And because the order was deactivated, they couldn't even see what they had ordered. I really felt bad about that. So I reactivated the listing so that she can see that like one card, you know, was the price of what she had paid. I sent her a copy of her order as well. And to see how much the complete set of cards was. And I told her, you know, take a look and then let me know and I'll deactivate the listing. Well, I never deactivated the listing. So now I ended up with some listings for just this or that challenges. And I was like, okay, how'd that happen? And then I remembered I had activated the listing for the lady. Oh, come on. This is a bit ridiculous. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's that and one more. And so I ended up selling like these 3 sets, I think, or I feel like there was 2 sets and then 1 single card. And then someone else ordered a scratch off book and one of these sets because the scratch off books were pre-order. So they still, of course, were active. And then this listing was active. So somebody ordered a scratch off book in this or that challenge as well. So yeah, I ended up pulling some additional orders and that's some of the money that we're going to cash stuff a little bit later. Okay, now this single card, I'll include one of these. Since I don't have the freebie challenge, I'll include the bookmarks because I forgot to list the bookmarks. I might be bringing them to the end of the month sale. Let me write on here. So, because people be messaging me and they'll say, hey, I didn't order that. So let me just put freebie. There we go. And that's that one. Okay, I think we're just about ready to package orders. Let me get a sip of coffee. For the freebies for all the scratch off books, I'm going to include a placeholder and an IOU or one of the floral bookmarks as the freebie. Everybody will get the capybara challenge though. I had this basket of goodies that's left over for last time. So I do have some $100 bill placeholders. So I'm going to include some of those. And then that was a order that was processed incorrectly. And then I have some of these IOUs, which will probably be good with those scratch off books. Really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wish I had more of those. Okay, anyway, 8 of those. And then I have all of the floral bookmarks because I erroneously did not list them and take pictures. So I'll figure that out. I might just do a tutorial showing you guys how to make those because those are really easy. And then I have all the capybara challenges and I have bookmark challenge envelope in case I need that. I know I don't have anyone with the most basic. I don't have anyone with rock, paper, scissors. I guess I could include, look, there's another IOU. And I guess I could include some rock, paper, scissors. I had some of those left over. So maybe I'll include that as a part of a freebie as well, instead of the thank you card, because I don't have any more thank you cards. I want to have like 1 sticker pack. I have the pink simplified challenges, and now I have the blues. So the pink and the blues are ready to go. Put that over there. Okay, let me show you guys the scratch off book next. Okay, for those of you who order the scratch off book, or for those of you who are thinking about it, I wanted to do a little flip through. The scratch off book has like a glossy covered finish on the cover. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's glossy finish on the cover. And I used to have the inside pages be paper and I changed them all to cardstock. Now they're not glossy on the inside, just the cover and the back of the book is glossy finish and everything else is matte finish, okay? So there's 15 pages of scratch offs. All of the pages have a dollar amount at the top that you would save. So this one's 200 or more because they're skipper doubles throughout the whole book. And down here, it says on this page, all the scratch offs are between 1 and 20. So that means you could possibly hit a 20 and then hit a skipper double and you'd have to double 20 for 40. Okay, but they're all different varying dollar amounts. So this is the first page. It's 200 plus, all scratch offs between 1 and 20. When you get done with this book, you will have saved over $8,000. The next one is 150 plus, and all the scratch offs are between 1 and 14. The next one is 750, and all the scratch offs are between 20 and 50. The next one is 450, and all the scratch offs are between 5 and 40. The next page is 850, or more that you would save, and all the scratches are between 15 and 70. So these scratch offs are like really fun, because if you hit a 70 and then you hit a skip or double, you're saving $140. But I mean, you know, it can take all your money too. I think I'm going to do it again because I love this cardstock. First of all, this cardstock is like so high quality. It used to be on Pages and I changed it to cardstock, and it is, ooh, chef's kiss, you guys. Okay, so we did this one $8.50 between 15 and 70. The next one's 100. So this is a low budget page between 1 and 10. So if you know your budget can accommodate like a between 50 and 70 with a possible skip or double, then hit this page, you know, where it's like 1 and 10 with a possible skip or double. That means you save max of 20, you know? That's how I would do it. Anyway, $5.50 with numbers between 10 and 50. I pulled out a single page and did like a whole single page challenge. I want to say it was a purple page. I think it's towards the back. And I was only doing just that page, and I think I saved over $1,000. I do remember that. So it was a higher number page, and I was getting skipper doubles on double digit, like high numbers. But in this book format, you can kind of skip around where you want to be. You know what your budget is for the day, so you know, don't go crazy on a page like this, which is $1,000 or more, saving between 15 and 90, knowing you can get a $90 and then a skip or double and end up with $180 needing to be saved. The next one is $3.50, and the page is between 5 and 30. All the numbers are between 5 and 30. The next one's $300, and all the pages are between 5 and 30. The next one's $800, and the pages are between 15 and 70. This is so pretty. The roses are so pretty. And like I said, high quality cardstock at this point. $6.50 between 15 and 60 for $650 saved. This one's 500 plus, between 15 and $40 are the numbers. I think I did this page. No, I did this page. I was like, I know I saved over $1,000. I did this page. This one is $9.50 between 15 and 90. Y'all, I was getting stuck. And this one's $400 between 15 and 30. Now you could do individual pages, and I have the book that I have been taking pages out and just doing the single pages, but I think I'm gonna grab me one of these books because they are so like heavy and the pages are so weighted. And yeah, I mean, I wish I would have thought about the upgrade in the beginning when I first sold this book. But some people said like, oh, the pages are thin, but it's a beautiful book. Well, yeah, I was like, let me fix that. So now it's all printed on cardstock, and all of these are ready to ship. And these are the orders that we're going to complete today. Anybody who pre-ordered these in the launch tomorrow, though, these books will be for sale. And they are quite pricey, but if you think about all the stickers, there's like 300 plus stickers. Trust me, because I have to hand sticker these. There's like 300 stickers, over 300 stickers in this book. And there's 15 pages of scratch offs. This book is priced at $70. So yeah, that's less than $5 a page, or $10 a card. Less than $10 a card, I think. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 cards. So it's less than $10 a card, and it comes already bound and in a book form that you can keep up with. And you can get an envelope that says skipper doubles or scratch off challenge or whatever you need. But I'm going to be including one of these little IOUs because I get the feeling if you have this book, you might have an IOU. So I'm going to try to include as many of those as I can as the freebies. When I run out, sorry, I'm going from the top down. That's the best I could do. All right, let's go ahead and get to packing some orders. That's all the goods. Oh my God. Did you guys see my little ghost? Look. Scoot back, babe. Oh, don't drop the pen. Scoot back. Wait. Go over there with my pen. There we go. All right, so let's see what we got. First up is Frances. She just had the number 3, and I already packed her freebie, so that's that. Thank you for your order. Okay, next up is Dawn, and she had this or that challenge. Let me see if I can scoot this over. Scoot it over. Okay, there. And she had a this or that challenge complete set. And we'll put a sticker on hers. Thank you, Dawn. Next up is Kim. These are the ones at the top because they had only things that are supposed to ship in 3 to 5 days. They didn't have the pre-order, so she had a complete set of this or that as well. Thanks, Kim. Oh no, Gingy, I wasn't talking to you. All right, now we're getting to the pre-orders. First up is Darnetta. Thank you, Darnetta. This is your scratch off book. It's beautiful. All right, and then she also had a bundle. She had a complete set of colorful challenges and a transparent binder. Let me grab that. You're doing a great job. Okay. Yeah, they're all going in pink and blue binders instead of putting them in clear binders. Nate thought he made a mistake, y'all, with the month ahead binders. He's doing a great job over there. Anyway, these right here are for the this or that challenge, the original one. And I think I have about maybe, I need to count it up. I might bring back the original this or that challenge, but I would only have this amount of, however many of these binders I have is what I would have. And I don't know if I can get any more of those. I need to figure that part out. But anyway, this is all of the order for Darnetta. Let me make sure. Scratch off book, bundle, colorful icon challenge, and a binder. She already has a capybara freebie. Let's find her something else. How about strawberry rock, paper, scissors, and a bookmark? How about that? Okay, so let's go ahead and bag this one up. I'm gonna put the rock, paper, scissors in here and the bookmark. I'm just gonna put this one into a bag. Oh, I said I'd include an IOU, didn't I? That's what I was supposed to be doing because I'm sure they're gonna be having IOUs with this book. If you have this book, you're probably gonna have an IOU. I have some IOU bookmarks, I think, too, but let's see. We'll do IOU. One of these come in a set of 3. I'm not selling them in the bundles and binders launch, but they'll be back at the end of the month. Okay, so all of this goes together. I'm really giving myself minimal amount of space. Hold on. Scoot this over, scoot over. There we go. And for all of you who bought the book, the scratch off books, thank you so much. Like, I was overwhelmed by the number of people that bought this on pre-order. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't think people would wait for it. And I said 3 weeks. It's only been about a week and a half now, but I said 3 weeks, I thought originally. And I'm so glad that you guys suggested it. Darnetta, thank you so much, love. Let me put one of these on here for the books. All right, next up is Brandy. Brandy had a scratch off book, an avocado bookmark. Now I know it's in here because I had it on the table, so where did it go? Let me see where I put it. Wait a minute, where did I put that bookmark? Here it is. All right, got it. Bookmark. Then we need some things out of the drawer, so let me grab those. High, low circles, and a travel binder. Okay, we have the avocado, the travel binder. Actually, I'll give her this one with the sticker on it. The travel binder, the high, low circles, one of the freebies. Let's get her a capybara challenge. I think that's everything. Wait, let me see. High circles, low circles, travel binder, avocado, book. Yep, that's it. All right, and then we'll package this one up. Then we need a do not bend. Her package. Scoot over. And this one is going to be for Brandy. So overwhelmed by the support for those books. Next up is Rolliner. Rolliner had a scratch off book, a simplified envelope with a green envelope for the icon challenge, a blue tracker, and a set of 3. Oh wait, something else. Okay, some stickers, planner stickers, and a set of 3 bookmarks. Let me grab those. Winter, beach, and asparagus. Okay, I thought I didn't have it made, but I had it, okay. Asparagus, beach, and winter. And that is everything for Rolliner. Let me bag all this up. Let's see. We'll do a placeholder and a capybara. I sent one of these placeholders out before and someone thought it was a real bill. And so I stopped doing that because I used to add that inside your envelope. I like the idea so much I started back. But they thought it was a real $100 bill. It definitely says motion picture, so it's not real. That was some time ago though, so we're gonna hope that doesn't happen again. All right, let's do this. I feel like this doesn't fit in there. Because it has a trim on the sides, it doesn't fit inside this cello bag, so I'm just gonna put this stuff in the cello bag. And the challenges will just have to go separate. I don't wanna trim them on the sides. I think that the sides makes it better, but it doesn't fit inside these cello bags that I have. So this and this. Let me move this off the table. My little goodie bag is taking up all the space. Now I don't have no space. My ghost didn't drop his pen. We got a lot going on over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to take that off the table. Okay, so there's that. All right, this one's for Roller. Thank you so much for your order. All right, next up is Sandeep. Sandeep has a scratch off book. I already quality checked these before I put them in the basket last night. So Sandeep has a, get back up there. How come you're not holding my pen? There we go. Sandeep has a scratch off book, a blue tracker, and an envelope. We're gonna do a capybara challenge, a $100 placeholder, and an IOU. I still have IOUs, guys. Wait, this one has to go separately, so we'll put all these inside the cello bag. What you need? Scissors? I knew you was gonna say that right there. Because I stole them off your desk. I said, he don't need these scissors. All right, so this one's gonna be for Sandeep. Get in there. I have limited quantity of the scratch off book. They will be for sale. So once those sell out, if we need to do a pre-order again, I'll do that. But for right now, they are available. They're not pre-order any longer because I have extras. Sandeep. And I would let you know if they go into pre-order status again. All right, next is Cecile. Okay. Cecile had a scratch off book and a bundle. Will include IOU, and a $100 placeholder. I used to write on these and I used to say thank you on them. I was like, maybe people don't want thank you on their placeholders. Like, what? So then I stopped doing it. And also I told you someone thought it was a real bill that I wrote on. I was like, I'm not putting $100 bills in people's orders. I don't have it like that, y'all. Come on now. This order is for Cecile. I should make some I think I have some $1,000 placeholders. Maybe I should have put those in there. That'd be a good one too. I know I'm supposed to be offering the placeholders for sale. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I haven't done it, but I'm gonna do it. Cecile, Cecile. All right, next up is Florence. Florence had a blue tracker. Hey, Florence. Had a blue tracker. Oh, wait a minute, that one looks a little too floppy. How about that one? A blue tracker and a scratch off book. Florence has been around for a long time. You are gonna love this scratch off book. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We need a capybara challenge. Let's do bookmark. Let's do that one. Or should we do the glitter one? Oh well, too late. Okay, let's do that one. And then let's do an IOU with a placeholder. All of these orders I want to take to the post office today. I'm supposed to go pick up Janae. She's taking Jace to the movies for me, and that's going to be around like 11. I need to pick her up. So I decided I would just drop these all off today. So everybody's orders should be out well before the new launch, you know? We're going to start at 0. What time is it right now? 10. Okay, man, I got to get going. Okay, let me package the rest of these and then I'll get going. I should just have Janae drive an Uber over here. What do you think, babe? I should have Janae drive food, make an Uber over here.
That'll probably be easy for you, but yeah.
Next up is Rose Sharon. She has a pink and a blue simplified challenge, as well as an envelope. We'll do a capybara challenge, an IOU. Now I had some other freebies in here. Let's see. I didn't even get one of these. Look at that. A $1,000 placeholder. Is there something on there? That's a piece of vinyl's on there. Hold on. There we go. All right, so all of this will be for Rose Sharon. Next is Christina. Christina has a pink tracker with an envelope, a bundle of icon challenges, a bundle that was for the launch, and a scratch off book. She already has a capybara challenge, but I'll give her an IOU and a $100 placeholder. What about one of these? This one's laminated in matte and it's not so great. Let me see. What else do I have? These are laminated matte, so they're not so great, but they work. I mean, it's just, I don't like the finish on them. Let me see what else I have in here. Scratch off envelopes. These are some placeholders someone else gifted me. Okay, yeah, one of these instead of this. All right, $1,000 placeholder. I gotta order some more thank you cards to pack all the orders from this next launch that's happening tomorrow. So yeah, I gotta get on that. I was supposed to do it Friday, but I just didn't get it done. Okay, so that's everything right there. Thank you, Christina. My phone died, so I had to switch over to the DJI. Oh, let me turn my mic on. All right, next up is Edith. Edith had a book and a bundle. Ooh. These aren't the best placeholders, guys, okay? Because they're laminated in matte laminate, which isn't the best. That's why I didn't sell them that way. And I kind of set them to the side and was like, oh, I'll put them in somebody's order as a freebie, and today's the day. Oh wait, Christina's order, I forgot to put the little sticker. Packed on YouTube. I didn't put it on Rose Sharon. I didn't put it on Florence. Hold on, let me do this real quick. All right, let's get back to Edith. Hey, Edith. Edith had a bundle and a book. Edith. All right, next up is Sarah. She just had a book. Next up is Sabine from Germany. Hello, let me say it again. Germany. Hey, Sabine. That is exciting. And this is a book and a pack of travel binders. Where did I put those travel binders? Oh, here it is. And a book. And we got to get Sabine something. Let me see. What are we getting, Sabine? How about a capybara challenge, a glittery bookmark challenge. I don't know if you can see the glitters, but it's there. And a rock, paper, scissors challenge and a placeholder. We'll do all that for Sabine from Germany. Thanks, Sabine, for ordering. I love seeing international orders. I'd be like, oh my gosh, way in Germany is a product? That's crazy. Come on. In Berlin even. Love it. All right, let's put a packed on YouTube. Wait, definitely need a do not bend on this one. Thank you, Sabine. Next up is Michelle. Michelle has, let me see. All right, Michelle has a book, a purple envelope. I'll give her a rock, paper, scissors, a pink tracker, and a simplified envelope, and a bundle. And with that, we'll do a bookmark, floral, glitter bookmark, and a placeholder. The capybara challenge is already included in the bundle. Next up is Danita, who had a savings challenge book. Thank you, Danita, so much for your purchase. I'm giving a capybara and a bookmark and a placeholder. All right, I don't have many left. I feel like I should just only have 3 more to go. So let me go ahead and pack those up so I can go pick up my girl. We'll do it like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This person has a this or that bundle, right? And that already has the capybara in it. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Da, 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 da. Okay, I think that's it. 1. These are going to Jasmine, Felicia, and Jill has the one with the this or that challenge in it. And that's the last of the orders for today from the pre-launch. All right, let me get a couple more envelopes. Why do cats live in baskets, y'all? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Okay, that one's Jill at the bottom. This one is Felicia. And this one, let me take this off. Okay. All right, so this one is Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. Wait, what? Felicia, Jill. Jill's order says ship by October 3rd from the pre-sale. What? I need to fix that whole thing because we're no longer in pre-sale mode. Okay, let me go ahead and print out these labels really quick because I need to go get Janae. Okay, all the orders are bagged up and ready to go. I have the labels here. I think I'm gonna label them while I go pick up my daughter. They have all the names on them, and they're in order. So it shouldn't be hard at all, and drop them at the post office on the way back. I'll see you guys soon.
I could see if I just close my eyes, have the foresight to believe. Time don't move backwards, it speeds to the future fearlessly, charging forward when I open my mouth, though I may not know how. I know I was born to sing.
She's out here walking with her best friend. She don't even see me.
Is that my mom?
Well, Janae had messaged me and asked if it was okay if she go for a walk with her friend, Vinny, for a while in the neighborhood, because it's really pretty around here. But anyway, so they're going for a walk. I'm gonna label all those packages that I created at home, and I'm gonna start on the editing of this video. So I got a couple of things I'm doing all at the same time while she's taking a quick walk. After I got all the way down here, she goes, don't rush, because me and Vinny are gonna take a walk. I had already pulled up at the church, and I'm like waiting for her to come out from practice, and then I saw her walking on the street. So that's how that ended up happening. But anyway, let me go ahead and start labeling these packages and editing this portion of the video. Let me see where I can sit you guys. How about in here? All right, so I'm gonna sit you guys in there. I'm gonna label all of these packages. Janae had walked down to Ponce City Market, which is kind of far, and she said they're on the way back. So I was like, I'm gonna label these packages because I already know I got things to do. And if I can label all these, we could drop them on the way back, and then I don't have to be worried about the packages. So let me see, how can I do this in a convenient way for me? You feel me? I thought they were in order, but I think they must not be. Why is the windshield wipers on? Sir, ma'am, stop. Okay, thanks. Okay, let me see if I can find. Where's France? Luckily, I put everybody's name, but baby, I thought they was in order. All right, let's see what we got. Is it going this way? Oh, it's going from the front. Okay, got it. Copy. Let me flip it over so I can get to the back. Is this the back? Okay, I got it together now. She's got her process together all of a sudden. Hold on, because I'm about to just stick and flip. That's what I'm about to do. We better hurry up, because Janae, she went to like a food market. Let me turn this down. Janae went to like a food market that's here locally. It's really nice. And it's food and shopping. Her and Vinny walked down there, which is a pretty far walk, but Vinny's dad's on the way to get him too. So that means they're on their way. And Janae was like, oh, we're on our way back now. And I was like, uh-oh, I didn't do the stickers yet. I was doing editing. I should have been out here walking my dog on stuff. There's people out here walking their dogs, having a good time. The sun is shining. And here I am sitting in here editing a video and stickering packages. Anyway, it's what needs to be done. I'll get a walk in sometime soon. Okay, we're going to get this done. This shouldn't take long because they literally are already in order. So I'm just sticking and flipping. I'm halfway there. Wait. And because they're mostly all the books, they're almost all in order. Oh my gosh, is she coming? No, not yet. I got stuff on the seat I need to move too. But we'll get to that when we get to that. They got on their Lululemon. I heard that. Riding bikes and Lululemon and stuff. Rolling her. Okay. We almost to the front. Brandy Darnetta. I keep thinking she about to roll up, but she ain't rolled up. Okay, now we got those other couple of orders of the this or that challenge. Would be Kim. Wait a minute. And Dawn. Okay, I got them all labeled. Nate had put them in the car for me. We put them in the back seat, so I had to get out. Go back there. But see, I cheat. I just put some back like this. There we go. All of this trash goes into my car trash bag. Okay, she's not coming yet. So I got a few more minutes to finish editing a couple more things. And then, yeah, we'll get to her when she gets here. I'm going to call y'all back. Pick up the phone because I'm going to call you back. Okay? Answer my call. Hi. Hi, Brownie.
Brownie.
You look darker than ever.
Really?
But very pretty.
Thank you.
How are you? Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog. I'm good.
Did you guys get something to eat?
We got boba.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Two hours later.
Okay, you guys, it is literally like probably 2.5 hours later. I was working on the new product that I wanted to bring out.